Hey guys, Spud here, and today as we're cruising around Port Said and Port Fuad on the Sinai map, I wanted to make a video for you guys letting you guys know that I no longer am using Process Lasso for increased performance in DCS and to fight against those Micro Stutters. Now, you'll probably recall a year ago, I created a video that was definitely all about how awesome Process Lasso was and how it transformed my performance within DCS World. And about a year ago, that was absolutely true. Process Lasso did truly transform my experience within DCS World. It brought my FPS up, it brought my Micro Stutters way down, and it just made the overall experience of DCS far smoother and far better. However, about 2 updates ago, I started to find that I was getting some really horrific Micro Stutters and some really bad FPS dips starting to creep back into the system. And of course, one of the biggest variables that I wanted to eliminate in my chasing of better performance in DCS once again was the use of Process Lasso. And I found that once I stopped Process Lasso and turned it off and turned off all of the profiles and the affinity masks that it puts on top of DCS or any other program you like, I found that my performance increased dramatically and the Micro Stutters went away. Now, this is due to the fact that Eagle Dynamics has been constantly updating their multi-threading within DCS and their techniques for how they assign different parts of the simulation to different threads and cores. Now, this is a pretty huge milestone because, as you recall, back when it was only a single core, single thread game for the longest time, and that's why we had such performance struggles in DCS, and why we had to go to such lengths to try and make the game playable on our PCs. So, I am going to leave that original Process Lasso tutorial video up on my channel, because I have seen and do know that there are quite a few folks that still swear by Process Lasso and say that it has transformed their experience and keeps transforming their experience within DCS performance-wise. But I do recommend that you go ahead and give her a try without Process Lasso running and just see what you get performance-wise. Because at this point, I truly believe that Process Lasso is no longer required for a good experience within DCS, and that it could actually be counterproductive towards getting a good experience in DCS World performance-wise. So, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and a subscribe, and enjoy this beautiful game. And like I said, I'm going to leave that video up there for everybody who still needs it, but again, I do not recommend using Process Lasso, and I'm going to put a little warning in the pinned comment under that video for you guys, so that way there's less confusion. Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.